Well, hello YouTubers. My name is Lamar Blackman. I am doing my first video. Let me tell you a little bit of background about me and the purpose of this video. I'm a 30-year-old, just turned 30, married for 7 years, 3 young kids, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old. My 5-year-old is right here with Daddy right now. Say hi to the people online. Say hi.
Hi.
Alright. We just got finished playing football outside. We're going to go back out there. But I had some on my heart because I was listening to Bishop Boone today. And my background is in engineering. Went to Georgia Tech. Graduated in 2005. Went into my profession. I'm also a business owner. I'm excited about owning business and about being... I'm excited about my business. I'm excited about expanding business and growing that thing to make that thing happen for me and my family such that I don't need a job. The job is there to supply and meet the needs of my family for right now. Alright, but long term I need to be a business owner. I understand that. I'm trying to get more people in the culture to understand that. As blacks right now, that's not typical for us to want to own businesses or to be business owners or do certain things. But I've gotten tired of being a bad example for the black community and for people in my community. And not if I offend anybody, I'm sorry about that, but I'm just trying to tell you that somebody got to stand up for that. Somebody young got to stand up for it and do the right thing. I mean, there's something simple as showing up on time. That's a habit we need to get out of. Something simple as trying to retire from a job, or like working at McDonald's and you want to retire from that job. Why not figure out how to get close to the owner, like Bishop Boone was saying today? Get close to the owner at McDonald's and learn how to own that place. And you humbly go in there and do it, but you have a vision for your family, not to retire from some job and live mediocrely the rest of your life, but have resources such that you can impact the nation, that you can help somebody else out, that you can pay for somebody else's home, or you can invite somebody into your own home and help them. Alright, I see what happens because I'm talking to people every single day about becoming a business owner and doing things differently, but a lot of them are so much in the employee mentality they can't get past that. And I understand that some people might have something else going on, which is okay, but the majority of those people are just sitting around doing nothing, and they can do something different. Now, if that's you, great, you can change it, but if it's not you, then, if you're like me, then hey, maybe you can help. And I'm looking for some people that be willing to help do that in the culture. You got to be a person that's willing to go after helping somebody become Christ-like. You got to be a person that's willing to help somebody else despite where you are right now, whether you are financially or whatever. I was telling somebody earlier about tithe and offering. I don't care what your budget looks like. When it comes down to 10%, you put that thing down. Alright? And you want to give beyond that, that's your offering, whatever. And God's not going to always bail you out. That next 2 weeks you may be dealing with a paycheck to paycheck deal, and if you give your 10% and you have to sacrifice for the next 2 weeks, so be it. The scriptures say he'll pour out a blessing you won't have no room to receive. I mean, you have the guts to do that? Do you have the guts to give that money forth and wait and stand by and have the sacrifice of missing out on some of the meals you wanted to have, or going out to some type of restaurant you want to go to? Or are you going to compromise on that tithe? Alright, and at some point you got to become a disciple, be a person of God that's willing to do something different and stand up and be a man in this day. And I'm fussing at myself as well because I've fallen short. Last week I was showing up late. I showed up late to church today. That's the last time that's going to happen. That is not an acceptable way of living a lifestyle and teaching my kids. That's unacceptable, and it's got to stop. Alright, and the responsibility is greater than that. And to me, in this community, the way our blacks are right now, the ones that won't pull up their parents, they're calling women all these types of names, we don't have a choice. You don't have a choice to stick at no job. You have a responsibility to become a business owner, become successful, and impact more people. You have a responsibility to become a resource person, not just a person that's sitting on somebody else's coattail, waiting on a paycheck, or waiting on this or waiting on that. You got to reach out and do something different. And if I have to do it alone, me and somebody else, I got a partner right now, it's me and him back to back. Now, of course, my wife has got my back, but I know somebody in mind right now. It's me and him back to back, and we're very, very rare in the culture, at least from what I can see. If that's not the case, and show your face, let me know. Notify me by doing something different and letting somebody else know about it. Not behind the scene. You may be holy and all that stuff inside of your household, but are you telling somebody else about it? Or are you telling somebody else to pull their pants up? You want to Jones on somebody, why don't you Jones at the guys who won't pull their pants up? Alright? I mean, the culture is always led towards different things. I mean, they used to make folks wear certain types of clothes. If you wore some raggedy clothes, they pick at your clothes. Next thing you know, that person is going to be wearing some Ralph Lauren or wearing better clothes. Why don't you impact the culture in a way that makes it not cool to pull your pants down and have your pants sagging all over the place? It's not cool to do drugs. It's not cool to cuss. It's not cool to not take care of your kids. I mean, you're taking care of your kids. You can get around for me. You can get around me and my family. I don't want anything to do with you. I mean, that's just unacceptable. It's not cool for you to not take care of your kids. That's a responsibility that you have as a man and as a husband. And if you're not married, then you have responsibility regardless. That's your seed. You don't have a choice to not take care of them. All right? Now, maybe I stepped on your toes good. Somebody needs to. But you got to step up and do something different. If you're excited about this, move forward and do something. If not, just say you don't like the page and go from there and be mad at me. I don't care. Somebody's got to be mad at me. Alright? They were mad at Jesus all the time. For them telling the truth, they're probably going to be mad at me too. But for some of you guys out there, you're going to do something different. And we're going to turn this place around from a young person's perspective. Yeah, you can listen to a 65-year-old Bishop Wellington Boone, which is my bishop, and I love him. But we need some young folks doing something different. The culture's going to respond to people that they can relate to. Somebody younger sometimes. But somebody's got to pick up the ball and run with it. Bishop is there to create disciples. Who's going to be a disciple? Ain't it great?